First of all, thank you, especially to our ordinance, Reverend Joel Carpinteros, Reverend Benitivo de Mar Jr., Reverend Franz Kim Pilate, and Reverend John Erwin Reyes. Thank you for the invitation for me to be part of this very important moment in your lives. Today is a joyful day, not only for you, but for your families, for the MSC fathers, especially for Father Louis, your superior, and for the whole church. Every ordination is a reminder that God has not abandoned His people. He continues to call, to send, and to care. Nagpapalit sila. Only you can answer them. And you must answer it not to us, but to Him. Birds, Junjun, Franz, and Irving, please keep asking that question. Lord, why did you call me? Because your answer will change the kind of priest you will become. If you choose the priesthood simply for comfort, most likely you will just be relaxing in your priesthood. Mag-relax-relax ka. Basin na gano'n pa lang, mag-inom-inom na RS. If you choose it for recognition, most likely ministry can become about yourself. Ang sige lang yan mo, gusto sa iyong church. And then go out to Hong Kong, go out to US. But if you choose the priesthood because you love Christ, then you will work, sacrifice, and give your life for the people. Let me now share just 3 simple inspirations from the readings. First, in the first reading, God tells Jeremiah, before I formed you, I knew you. Wow. That is very personal. Before anyone noticed you, God already saw you. Before anyone believed in you, God already called you. Jeremiah, being young, was hesitant. He said, Lord, I am too young. I am not ready. Maybe you also had those moments. Lord, amayan ba yung kumapagod? May mas bukutan pa lang. Makaya ka lang, Lord. Limited na ba ang abilidad? Sakto ba kaming akong desisyon? Di ba ka kumagmahay ugma ko? And today, God answers you the same way He answered Jeremiah. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. That is enough. Your priesthood does not begin with your abilities. It begins with God's love for His life. And let me say this clearly. The church does not expect you to be perfect. She wants you to be present. Present to your people, to listen, to accompany, to pray, and to care. Coming here, I told a friend, kaya niyang bana na nastubihan ko ng cancer. So I told her just to assure the family that we are here praying for your dad. Simple din ang papel mo. Pero mga nakakong papel. Di ba na kinahanglan mo? Huwag ko kay kamulang tennis para para DJ. Di ko kinahanglan na ayaw kay kamulang. Ha? Para di ba na ako? Just be present. Kung di siya kinahanglan na ang bungan kang tao, sama ni ko si Teresa. Just be present and carry God's heart. Second, in the second reading, St. Paul reminds us there are different gifts, but the same Spirit. You know, the priesthood is not a competition. It is a communion. You are four very different personalities, different strengths. You have different ways of serving. One may preach with energy, another may guide quietly, and still another may be very patient and gentle. And that is good. Why? Because the church does not need priests who try to outshine each other. She needs priests who support each other. So, be brothers, walk together, and help each other. Always remember, one church, one mission, and one Lord. Finally, in the gospel, the disciples asked Jesus, "Where are you staying, Lord?" And the Lord Jesus simply says, "Come and see." He does not explain everything. He simply invites. And that invitation changes their lives. My dear ordinance, this is now your mission. To become living invitations to Jesus. When people come to you in confession, may they come and see mercy. The poor, may they come and see compassion. The sick, may they come and see hope. The confused, may they come and see light. The young, may they come and see direction. Brothers, do not lead people to yourselves. Lead them to God. Let there be an invitation. Let me end with the story. Here is this young priest. After his ordination, we call him Joseph. Oh, di man siya po, pero mo na. Ang mga tao, sunod-sunod na siya. Wherever he goes, people are happy. Bumuli na. Oh, disikap din. Kau na, may makainom mo eh. Labi na ito na inahangan sa binimapor, watching pininom. Pagkabahan na sikap man, amin ninyo ang bagay, unang isama siya yung lupa. Nagsusunod siya kaarati. Ang buwan na siya managan, yung mahirong inagmay lang. Kanya, Pero di sila sa Pedro. Di sila pangitapon. Kaya nakakagay. Dahil pa yun. Demanding na siya. Duhan ng pagpaparig, klaseng pagparig, ang isa hindi man, ang isa demanding. Hindi siya naging demanding. Ikaw amin ninyo, one time, nagpapag-isap sa mga bata naman. Yung iba ng lalaki, nasindigan na, ipagpulong pa may kuyaman. First, naging tawag na experience sa innovation. Karoon, hina sa bari, suko na. Bata, isa ko, nagpiyaw niya, tingin sa bari, ako na suko. Kanino ba ang bata? Padre, dinisyon ako, kaya ikaw na kasama. Ano mo ang bakit? Ha? Isa? Bata isa mo ko? Padre, dinisyon ako, kaya ikaw na sulod. At taro yan, isa yung ingon. Ang bata, ito mo ito, just pati, balik-balik naman, ipusok ko dito. Padre, dinisyon ako, kaya nakasama ikaw. Ano yung nakupan ng edukasyon? Pagkagabi, huwag ako ba? Yan, hindi masabot ang yung ibang. Kaya murang, hindi niya, it was the voice of the Lord Jesus reminding him that he is also a sinner. I hope that simple story will inspire you.